Yeah.
Yeah. Give it time. To upload.
I don't know what my phone does this now. I used to be able to get my blue letter right on my home screen, but now I gotta go all the way into my settings just to pull it up.
My word.
Yeah.
Give it time to start up. You know what I'm saying? See if we live, bro. Yep. Hey, Shalom, brother. Shalom. Y'all bunch of brother.
Brothers
in the chat, man. Yeah. So Lord willing, you know, go live on GMS Empire 2 and we meet up. All right, man. So let's get it together, man. Let's get it together. All right. Let's start off first and foremost. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation for the hope like Akim that's pushing this word of true sincerity. This is Tazadat.
Tawabaka.
Yeah, so we come back here with, you know, to sit down and we gotta understand the urgency that we're in right now, okay? You see times is moving quick, prophecies is starting to pop off the page, and it requires a lot of patience too, because you have to balance things, you have to balance yourself out, man.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, you see a lot of brothers, you know, out there throughout the years. Hey, Shalom, brother, Shalom.
Shalom.
You see brothers throughout the many years falling out of that tree, all right, because of loss of patience, because they couldn't balance what they have in their life and in His Word. They couldn't balance it out, and so they get kind of like swept off the sidewalk real quick. Okay, so brothers got, you know, as for myself and this brother, you know, you got to examine yourself on a daily. Okay, examine yourself. You know, that's why Psalms 51 is a good scripture to read. You know, you ask the Lord, you know, don't take this spirit away from me. Okay, you gotta be sincere about it, man. So you know, the Lord's gonna throw obstacles at you consistently. All right, He gonna throw obstacles here. You might get your car towed. Right. You might come up with some money and everything, all of a sudden it's gone because of a bill that came out of nowhere, or they charge you by accident. You go through a lot of bullshit with your woman in your household, with your children, and you go through bullshit at your job. It's gonna happen. That's a daily test. All right. So, but you have to understand that that's the Lord that's doing that. You gotta count it. You gotta take it cheerfully, man. I said, okay. I see what is happening. I said, okay, she's against me on this. She continue with that pattern. I said, okay, I'm gonna go here. All right. So you know, everything's gonna be a test all the time. So right now, you have to move with some urgency, man.
Right.
That's why the Lord said, arise and wake and put on thy garments, man. Put on this truth. The first and foremost you gotta have is this truth in your mind all the time. All the time, man. Don't let it slip. All right, so you got a precept, bro?
Yeah, I got some.
Good.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate.
Yeah, so enter ye in at the straight gate. It's not talking about a straight line. Straight meaning a difficult path. Okay? And this word and this truth is a difficult path, man. You're gonna get the strangeness thrown at you. Okay? Some can take it, some can't. Some take it and they bounce, they leave, man. Once the pressure is on, okay. Some take it and learn from it, and they get stronger. Their character gets stronger.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
So the wide gate and the broad way is this world. All right. The ways of this world is real tempting. You know, you may have a woman. You might come up with some money and stuff, and then you start having excuses. Okay,
Right.
Why? Because you dipped on your tiny pinky toe on the Broadway, and then your other toe in the truth. You can't do that, man. You can't straddle the fence. All right. So it's easy, but looking at the Broadway and the wide gate, which everybody is in the world, it may seem easier to you. No, it's not.
Right.
Actually, you're putting yourself into death's way, death's door. It starts with what? It starts with questioning the doctrine. All right. It starts with you being consumed with the affairs of this life. All right. What it starts with? It starts with you questioning the apostles. That's when you know you have to examine yourself on a daily. Okay.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And that's why he said the straight gate, because the straight gate is a narrow path. Meaning few go that way.
That's right.
You know, and that's the thing. You know, because when Jake, that's not in the spirit, they start questioning the doctrine because they lean toward that broad way, because they become ashamed of the gospel. They become ashamed of being in that narrow way, because knowing that, you know, it's only a few people going this way. So, you know, if you're not rooted, the spirit's gonna fuck with you. Have you think, oh, everybody else ain't doing this, so, you know, it's gonna make you feel like you're an outsider. It's gonna make you feel like, if you're not in the spirit, it's gonna make you feel like you're a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how we live. Like, we not out here living our best life. Okay, we not out here enjoying the festivities with the people of this world. You know, if you're not in the right mind frame, that shit's gonna start to weigh on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this truth is about being stoic. It's about being lonely. That's, you know, hey, you're gonna be lonely sometime in this truth, man.
You will.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why Scripture said, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
That's right.
All right, it says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leads to destruction.
It leads to destruction, man. So being immersed in this world and everything, that way everybody's doing the same thing, is going to lead you to death's door, man. Damn, we got to change that fire alarm, man. That shit. We just having jokes, man. But yeah, it's going to lead you into destruction, man. So, you know, once you start putting the word to the side and start being consumed with this life, guess what? You already got caught up already, man.
Right.
That's what happens when you don't examine yourself, man. Shalom, brothers. Shalom, brothers, man.
Shalom.
All right?
Yep.
You get consumed with the affairs of this life, you put the word to the side. That's basically throwing your Bakin Shai under the bus. Then you go try to tend to make an excuse, you question the doctrine. That's that broad way, man. Okay? Once that strangers come upon you, take it cheerfully, man.
Right.
Because the Lord's trying to tell you something. He's trying to show you something. Look, this is where you're going off. Correct it to the best of your ability and keep moving forward.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right. It says, and many there be which go in thereat.
Yeah, because the masses of this world goes one way, or the easy way, man. They love taking the easy route. Look at the attitude of the people. Look at the attitude of the people in front of you. Your family, your people at your job, your woman. Look at them, man. They're not in the path where you at, man. Okay? But they can easily grab your ass like a seducing spirit and take you on their side, man. It'll lead you to death, man. You gotta understand, this is a spiritual war. Those are demons, man.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. Yep. It says, because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
What's this life? This knowledge, this word. And this is the narrow way, and only a few will be finding. Give me that in Apocrypha. I think it's Sirach, the 7th chapter, about it's similar to that. With the water and the fire. Yeah. You gotta understand, you on this walk alone. Okay? Yes, you have brethren. You gotta teach the word together, but remember what the brother said earlier through the scriptures. He paraphrased, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Through the scriptures, man. Okay? You can't have no excuse, man. Only wasted seeds, seeds of dishonor will have excuses, man. Okay? You can't have that. All right? When it comes to your family household, your woman, your job, how you take care of yourself with your diet. You know, you gotta take things seriously, man. All right, don't let those things sway you off. All right, how you stay geared into the scriptures by just watching videos, watching the apostles, reading a chapter or two. Okay, watch a video with brothers, man. It'll keep you in gear, okay? Keep you on the right path. Small little things like that. Hey, Brother Paul, yes. 2nd Ezra 7:7.
Yep.
Hey, the water, brother. The brother's old. The brother be doing his hot topics, man.
Mm-hmm.
Live. Hell yeah, man. Exactly, no, right?
Yeah. It's going on slow.
It's Satan. All right, so, yeah, 2nd Ezra 7:7. Got you, bro. Unless you want to get your apocrypha alone. Be easier. You got it? Okay. Go ahead. Remember, you on this path alone. All right? You got to understand that. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Yep.
Stick with the knowledge, stick with this truth. Stick with the apostles taught you, man. Stay rooted and grounded. Okay? Don't get rooted up out your roots, man.
Yep.
For bullshit excuses, man.
That's right.
Okay?
Yep. I got it.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. Oh, they just men. When I hate to hear that shit, man. When I hear that shit from scoffers, they just men. That means they don't have no understanding. You basically became a natural ass nigga, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. You're not spiritual. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. I'm gonna start from the top. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "And when he had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent unto me the nights afore.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words that I come to tell thee."
This is the prophet Esdras, man. And prophet Esdras is here right now. Okay? It could be one of the brothers. All right, go ahead.
Yep. It says, "And I said, Speak on, my God. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place,
Mm-hmm.
that it might be deep and great, but put the case, the entrance were narrow
Mm-hmm.
and like a river,
Mm-hmm.
who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it."
That's right. So you got to understand this truth is like a narrow path, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody could get into it. If you can see and observe, you see the masses believe in Christianity and Islam. There's only a few that believes in this truth. It's a small number, man.
Mm-hmm.
Very small number. Okay? So you better be thankful to Yahweh Shah that you had a taste of this knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
How you not be thankful? Not doing your videos, not being immersed with the affairs of this life, basically throwing the Lord under the bus. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right? That's being unthankful, man. Okay? Where will you be without this word, man?
Right.
You be like the rest of the zombies out there, man.
Right.
All right? And it makes it much worse that you knew this word.
Yeah.
And then you seen the prophecies is starting to set forth, and you threw the Lord under the bus. That's going to destroy your mind, man.
That's right.
Okay? You could try to ignore it all you want. You could question the doctrine all you want.
Right.
But deep down in your conscience as men, you know damn well you fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Yep. It says, "But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river, who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it, if he went not through the narrow.
Yeah, there's only one way to Yahweh Shai, man. Only one way. You can't jump up another way, man. You can't go around. You can't jump over a wall. You can't use a hook to climb over it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go through a lot of shit, man.
That's right.
What it does, it builds your character, and it tests you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you worthy, and we all want that.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, we all want to be worthy.
Yep.
We ain't saying we perfect or we could go through that. No, nah, hell no, man. We still learning to this day.
Yep.
All right.
That's right, bro.
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, if he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad?
Mm-hmm.
It says, there is also another thing, a city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things.
Yep.
The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
Yeah, so those dangerous places to fall are the trials and tribulations you're going to be going through. Fire and water. Those are the trials and tribulations. You're in between that. All right? There's only one narrow path for one person at a time to go through. All right? Go ahead.
like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water.
Those are the strangeness of things that be happening, your trials and tribulations, man. You're gonna go through that gate, man. All right, this is not easy.
Right.
Okay, and you know the first sign of you think it is easy when you think you have it. No, you don't. No one has it, man. Okay, that's why I said in the scripture, say you shall be scarcely saved. All right, go ahead.
That's right. And only one path between them both.
Yeah, only one path. You can't go around this. You can't.
Yep.
You can't go around it by what? You think, okay, I didn't do a video for 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden you just come in. Fuck no, man. Stop being the hands in the pocket brother, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be but one man go there at once.
Only one man could go there at once. So what?
Yep.
Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Shalom, hey, shalom, Machiavelli, shalom.
Shalom.
Right, Shaq Diesel in the house, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right? So you gotta walk that narrow path with fear and trembling. You gotta have respect for this knowledge.
Right.
Have respect for this word, man. See, a lot of you guys out there don't have any respect, man. And we could tell through your actions. We could tell through your attitude to this word. We could tell through the attitude how you respond to brothers.
Right.
We've seen it throughout the years, man. Experience, man. You know, we finally starting to understand it. I said, okay, hey, that's Satan. It got him. That's part of this truth. It's gonna. Many will be called, but few will be chosen, man. And Lord willing, will be that chosen. Okay, go ahead.
A quick precept, because the Lord spoke about what that brother just said.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Satan trying to go hard this month. Yeah, but
What's good you trying to pull up?
lean not to their own understanding.
Okay, I get it. That should be Proverbs.
Oh, yeah, I got it. This Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Finally. Trust in the Lord, Yahweh by Shemiah Shai, with all thine heart.
How you trust in the Lord? How you trust in the Lord? Well, the Lord sent out men, shepherds for you to feed you with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and those are the apostles.
Yep.
Okay? For you to be rooted and deep rooted and have a solid foundation. Okay? For you won't lean to your own understanding. See, when you lean to your own understanding, that's a red flag. Okay? You start questioning the doctrine. Okay? Those are those seeds that got scorched, man. All right? Go ahead.
Yep, it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
Lean not into your own understanding. So what does it mean by that? You start making an excuse. You start thinking this is the way.
Yep.
Word in the scripture that says that is your way.
Yep.
See, the problem is with our people, the hard-headed ones, they're trying to establish their own righteousness over the Lord's righteousness, man.
Yep.
Everything you do is not scriptural, man.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
A lot of you guys out there, a lot of you sunflower seeds out there, the David's brand.
Yeah.
Just, you know, the ones that don't have any salt.
Yeah.
You got some rotten ones, you got some good ones.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
The ones that lean to their own understanding, they get smashed, man.
Yep.
All right?
Right. And that's why it says trust in the Lord, because when you start leaning onto your own understanding, your trust in the Lord is not there. You know what I'm saying? That's the root right there. You know, that's why I started off by saying trust in the Lord. You know, when you start leaning upon your own understanding, you start everything in the scriptures, you start throwing it out the window. You know, you start thinking that your way is above the Lord's way, man. You start thinking that you smarter than the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is, you know, all of us, you know, the moment you come into this truth, it tells us in the Apocrypha that when you come into this thing, to prepare your soul for temptation, man. You know, and constantly endure.
That's right.
You know, this truth is about suffering. You know, first and foremost, we sinned against the Lord. We disobeyed His law, statutes, commandments. We the reason why we in this predicament.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? This is the time we supposed to be getting right with the Lord, you know? Not showing our ass. All right, it says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths.
And how you acknowledge him? By following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. Be brotherly. Examine yourself. Do your shows. Be out there sincerely with brothers, not having any hidden agendas in your own mind. Okay? That's fucking bullshit, man. Okay? As you can see, we in cleaning season. Well, according to the scripture, cleaning season is throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, this is where you have to examine yourself daily, man.
Yep.
That goes for me, myself, and the brothers.
Yep.
That goes for all of us, man.
That's right, bro.
Okay? Yeah, you know, like the brother said in the comment, you have to be that tree that's planted on living waters.
Yeah.
Your mind got to be meditating the name of Yahweh on a daily basis, man.
Yep.
In this word, all right?
Yeah.
Just like I said earlier, how you do that? By reading a chapter or two, a verse or two.
Yeah.
All right, read the book of Psalms is a heavy read. Okay, Proverbs, watching videos of brothers, man. It keeps that tree sipping on that water, man.
Yeah.
Nourished. That's right, brother. Go ahead.
That's right. It says, "Be not wise in thy own eyes."
Yeah. How do you do that? Be not wise with thy own eyes. What does that mean? You start to turn into a natural Negro, man.
Yep.
Or Latin, a natural person instead of being spiritual.
Right.
Okay.
Right. You start thinking. You start like it says in NLT. You become impressed with your own wisdom. You know, which at the end of the day, you know, like you just said, the Lord directs our paths, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not as smart. None of us as smart as we like to think we are. You know, we know what we ought to know, as the scriptures say, man.
Right.
You know, and see that's Satan. That's them demons.
That's right.
You know, that's why we've been given tools such as prayer, fasting, things of that nature to combat those spirits. But when you're not giving attendance to reading, you're not tapping into the spirit, you know, all that shit in the world is gonna start beating on your ass like Drago on Apollo Creed, man. You know, and before you know it, you're gonna be face down and ass up, you know, and we don't want that.
That's right.
All right, it says, "Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and depart from evil."
There you go. That's the problem right there. That word fear. A lot of you brothers out there don't fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You don't fear. This is why you go left. Why? Because of lack of fear. Why? Because you're too immersed on the affairs of this life, man. Okay? All right? You know, we see, if you don't see any growth, man, you got to examine yourself, man.
Yeah, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
I got that Matthew.
Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 1. It says, "The same day went Yahushua out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore, and he spake many things unto them in parables."
Yeah. So there was like a massive amount of people who wanted to hear Yahushua speak. They were, right? But the thing was, the Lord Yahushua was speaking them into dark sayings. Right.
It says, saying, "Behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up.
That's right.
Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth."
There you go. That's the key thing. And later throughout that verse, Yahushua breaks it down.
Yep.
But those seeds that fell in stony places, those are brothers who had a taste of the truth, but never deep rooted themselves, man. You got brothers just tag along, not doing not a goddamn thing. Okay? Just mooching off brothers, man, without the oil, okay? And just not growing at all, man. Guess what? They were on stony places, man. Okay? If you've been here that long and still don't get it, why you here, man?
Right.
What you said earlier, man? What you said earlier, man, just get the hell out, man.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Because it's like when if you somebody that likes to plant, right? If you somebody that's into gardening, and you buy seeds, and you've been out there watering the
Mhm.
seed. You've been doing everything that you're supposed to do for that seed to be able to grow into that plant. You don't see that seed not growing. You're not gonna buy that seed. You're gonna be like, man, fuck these. What's the point? If the seed is not gonna grow. So it's the same thing, like the brothers just mentioned. Like if you come into the camp, you know, and every brother's growth is different. It varies from brother to brother. But the point is, you have to be growing.
Mhm.
Like brothers have to see some kind of growth, if it's a little. You know what I'm saying? It's little growth is better than no growth at all.
Mhm.
You know, so if you're not growing, man, brothers can see that, man. You know, you should know that. You be the first one to know that you're not growing.
What's the first growth of not growing? By getting caught by seducing spirits. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You may have other ones that don't have any growth, start spreading some bullshit. And
Right.
then guess what? Your simple ass is gonna believe it.
Right.
Why? Because you didn't have any growth.
Right.
That's to whoever who applies to, man.
Right.
Okay, I don't give a fuck what I say, man.
That's right.
Okay, that's just through the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because the Lord not dealing with all this confusion and what's that shit? It's in the scriptures. Excuse me.
Schisms.
Schisms and confusion between brotherhood with
Discord.
discord.
So discord.
Discord. We ain't fuck that, man.
That's right.
That's what happens when the seed on a stony ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yep.
Even if you had some earth in it, what happens when you don't nourish yourself with the water?
Right.
You end up drying up,
Mm-hmm.
and guess what? You're gonna wither away like dust, man.
Yep.
Okay?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow.
Yep.
And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth,
Mm-hmm.
and forthwith they sprung up because they had no deepness of earth.
Mm-hmm.
And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away.
There you go. This is what happens when you're not deep rooted in this word and this truth, and you're not nourished. You're basically becoming malnourished,
Right.
and then you dry up from that sun.
Right.
What that dry up and the sun and all that represents the world.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking sucking your spirit out, man.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And since you're not deep rooted, it's gonna catch you off left field, man.
Right.
It's through what? Test from your
Mhm.
family, your woman, your job, and etc.
Right.
Okay?
Right. Like when you watch a athlete, a basketball player,
Mhm.
you know, you can see the levels of when you watch a game, you can see the levels of the players are different. You can tell a player that, he makes everything, a player that makes everything look so easy, that's a person that's diligently on a craft. You can tell that person practices this move every single day, all day, every single day, because they do it to a perfection. They master it. They have the mastery of that skill.
And play defense too.
You're right, and play defense, right? But same thing with the spiritual, this truth. You know what I'm saying? Because if you not applying to your craft, it's gonna show. It's gonna show in how you present this word. It's gonna show when you at camp, when you at lackadaisical. When you come in half-hearted, you're not enthused. You know what I'm saying? When you say certain things that don't make sense, you know what I'm saying? You're just totally off rhythm. You ain't got no rhythm. You're not flowing in the spirit.
Basically, you gotta make yourself through the spirit, like the brother break out the basketball analogy. They call that a 3-and-D player.
Mm-hmm.
He played offense, defense, and very intelligent when it comes to the scheme.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. It says, and some fell among thorns,
Mm-hmm.
and the thorns sprung up and choked them.
Yeah, those thorns represent the world.
Yeah.
Okay, the world. How they choke them? By the pressures of the affairs of this life, man. They got no way to balance things out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they don't know how to cut off their members, man.
Mm-hmm.
I say, yo, if this is holding you back, cut them off, man.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
go ahead.
Yep. It says, but others fell into good ground
Mm-hmm.
and brought forth fruit.
There you go. Who's the ones? Those others that fell in good ground. Those are the brothers that's sincere. okay, that's out there teaching, that's doing the work, all
Mhm.
right? You got other brothers on their comment boards learning from them. And guess what? Those brothers on those comment boards is out there teaching on their own, man.
Mhm.
Okay, that's the fruit. All
Yeah.
right, go ahead.
They're the ones that continue.
Yep,
They continue in the doctrine. They continue to keep teach the sound doctrine.
that's right.
Continue the whole the things that were taught to them.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, to the end. You know that's going to be the good the seeds. Okay.
Mhm.
It says, and brought forth fruit, some an 100-fold, some 60-fold, and some 30-fold. Who have ears to hear, let them hear.
And so basically, the Lord said, "He that had the understanding, let him understand." Go ahead.
Right. It says, and the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables?
So the disciples telling Yahweh Shai, "Hey man, I hear what you're saying, but why you talking to these people this way?"
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you
Mm-hmm.
to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
Basically, it's given to the elect to know the mysteries and this knowledge of the kingdom of heaven. Who's the kingdom of heaven? Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. It says, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
To them is not given.
Yep. 2/3.
2/3, man. Okay, so just by reading that, what should go forth in your mind? Be thankful to Yahweh Bashim Shah that you had a taste of His knowledge. Okay, and then what happened? You gotta grow. You gotta grow within it, man. You can't grow by using your own philosophies. That ain't gonna work. Stick to what the scriptures say, man.
Yep.
Okay, there's some historical references you can use that correlates with the scriptures, of course.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of history out there with our people, man.
Yep.
Okay?
I'm going to jump down to 18 because the Lord is going to explain
Yeah.
the parable. It says, Matthew 13:18, it says, Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart.
Who's that wicked one? It could be the form of your job. It could be the form of your woman. It could be the form of the affairs of this life. That can take you away, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So you may think in your mind, nah, it ain't taking. Yes, it is, man. Simple. When you start questioning doctrine, start questioning apostles, that's where it starts. All right? Your mind is all jacked up, man. From the lack of prayer, the lack of study, the lack of tapping into the spirit, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Yep, or this could be someone that you know, they might come by the camp, they listening,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they trying to find out what's going on.
Yep.
But somebody might say, hey, these guys are crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they pull them away.
Yep.
You know?
That's right.
It says, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart.
Mm-hmm.
This is he which receives seed by the wayside.
There you go.
You know, because you got bystanders that come out.
That too.
You know, Jake that don't even cross the line. You know, you got Jakes that be on the other side, you know, and, you know, the spirit got to where, you know, Jake got to get vetted. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of bug outs out here, man.
Yeah.
You got a lot of camps out here teaching all kind of wayward doctrines, man. So, and, you know, Jakes is watching these different camps. You know, some of these Jakes is actually coming from these other camps, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to be vetted, you know.
Yeah. And, you know, that's another way too. It's like when you learning from this particular camp, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the rock solid foundation, all of a sudden you start watching other videos, you're being pulled away, like the brother said.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But that's one of them. But there's a lot of facets out there.
Yeah.
Your family, your wife,
Mm-hmm.
your job. You might come up to a bigger position in your job, making all this money. That shit gonna choke you out of this word, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yep, it says, but he that received the seed into stony places, the same as he that heareth the word and anon with joy receiveth it, yet have he not root in himself,
There you go.
but endure for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Right, because you know that's not being rooted. When you come into the truth, like I quoted earlier in Sirach the 2nd chapter, man, we all gotta it says prepare thy soul for temptation and constantly endure. Set your mind aright.
That's right.
Constantly endure. You know, endure what? Tribulation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's 101 when you first come to the truth. You're gonna catch hell.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That comes with it. This truth is about suffering. You know, but when you start losing that mindset, you trying to escape the suffering, you trying to be comfortable here. That's when you. That's like what it said. That's when Jake become offended.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta sacrifice my time with my family. You know, I'm gonna lose my job. I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose that. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lose here. You know, then when those are a constant thought in your mind, you know, you're not in the spirit. You clearly lost that understanding, man. You know, because when we first came to the truth, you know, brothers remember, you know, brothers was catching all kind of hell.
Yep.
Brothers still catching hell. The apostles, elders, all brothers is catching hell, man.
Yep.
You know, but that's part of the walk.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch hell all the time, man. All
Right.
Some brothers get. If you're catching hell all the time, that's where you need to examine yourself,
Right.
right? Because remember, the Lord is a balance.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna catch hell, but at the same time, the Lord's gonna throw you blessings, man.
Right.
Remember that. See,
Right.
a lot of people forget that, man.
Right.
You know?
Catching hell shouldn't make you offended.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because don't look at it as a strange thing that you catching hell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, we Israelites in hell.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't in. The scriptures tell us this is not our rest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you thinking that you're gonna have some kind of rest and peace, you only deceiving yourself.
What did it say? Take it cheerfully.
Right.
All right.
That's right. It says, but he that received the seed into stony places, the same as he that heareth the word and anon with joy receiveth it, yet he not hath root in himself, but dure for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises, because the word, see, that's the key thing.
Yeah.
When these things arise because of the word, not because, like the brother said, if you catching hell because you're doing something stupid, that's on you.
Yeah.
But if you catching hell because of this word, like for example, you see what was going on with this whole situation about teaching, speaking against certain groups.
Yeah.
You know, when you say certain buzzwords, you know, they want to call you an extremist. You know, or they want to call you a conspiracy theorist, whatever the case may be. You know, that's suffering for righteousness' sake, man. Because we ain't suffering as murderers. We ain't suffering out here because we out here robbing people or doing all manner of evil. We catching hell. People talking shit about us for simply bringing out the scriptures.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. It says he also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word and the care of this world.
The care of this world.
Mm-hmm.
You can meet somebody, meet a woman, or get more riches from your job, like a promotion.
Right.
And guess what? You start to forget this word. You start caring about what the world offer you instead of what Yahweh Shai offer you.
Right.
Okay, the reward that you could attain.
Right. Right.
Right.
Because you think in your mind, oh, I'm not catching as much hell.
Yeah.
I get to relax. I get to breathe. You know. But
Yep.
in reality, you bringing damnation upon yourself, man.
Yep.
Because you know what's the point of you going back into the world? You know, I mean, ultimately it's up to the Lord. But you know, you go back into the world and say you do get that promotion or whatever. So what? America's still gonna be destroyed.
Yep.
The missiles don't mean the missiles is not coming. Don't mean the Lord and the angels ain't coming.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
judgment is still coming.
That's right.
All right, it says, and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful.
There you go. You've been deceived by the richness of this world, man. And what happens? You get choked out, like Friday.
Yeah,
Go to sleep.
Go to
Or
sleep.
Vin Range from Baby Boy.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, call for your mama, bitch ass.
and guess what happened? You become unfruitful.
Yeah.
Why? Because like I said earlier, you start questioning the doctrine.
Yeah.
You start trying to establish your own righteousness. Right? You start to learn from your own wisdom. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is where examination is a must.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's right, bro. This it says, but he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit.
There you go.
And bringeth forth some an hundredfold, some 60, some 30.
The talents.
Yeah.
Okay? So when you remain in this word and deep rooted, guess what? Your work is gonna show. Right? You're gonna gain fruit from it, man. You may get blessings from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Yeah.
In the same time too.
That's right.
You know, so we don't get caught up with the affairs of this life. We know we catch up. We know this.
Right.
Like what happened 2 weeks ago. You know, I came home late from work. And I'm gonna head back out because I want to do something.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna explain it. I want to do something. So I came here, ate our food, watched a little bit of TV, and then got dressed. As soon as I got dressed, my car was gone, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they told my shit out of everybody's shit that was parked in the red zone. None of this shit got told but mine. And I knew, I said, you know what? That's Satan. That's just a trial. I ain't gonna bug out, man. So I paid the $420 to get my shit back in the same night. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Maybe, I look at it spiritual ways, man. 2 reasons. Okay, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. 2, he could have prevented me from making a mistake. Okay, so I look at it like I took it cheerfully. Fuck it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I have, people needed money for certain things. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But guess what? You're going to be rewarded.
That's right.
Okay, so yeah, I took it cheerfully. I was like, fuck it. Of course we're going to get mad, man.
Right,
Happened to this brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to get mad, but can we get angry all fucking day?
No.
What is going to do?
Right.
Not a damn thing, man.
Right.
You know?
Because you understand that's what's part of it.
Yeah.
Just because we know the scriptures, just because we know this word, doesn't mean we're above from going through tribulation, man. You know what I'm saying? Our Lord Yahweh Shai, the main example.
That's right.
He went through, man, ain't nobody went through what Yahweh Shai went through, man. That's why he's the ultimate example.
That's right.
That's the mindset, that's the image we strive for, man. Even though we understand we're not gonna be perfect like Yahweh Shai, but that's the mindset, that's the what we're shooting for, that mark.
That's right.
All right. I got some this is Matthew chapter 7, verse 24.
Yeah, let's end it with that.
Okay. It says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
That's right, because our foundation is built upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That's where our foundation is at. Okay? In order to have that foundation, you have to be deep rooted, immersed in this word and this knowledge. Okay? Don't let those distractions get to you, man. Because once it gets to you, that you're through, man.
That's right.
That's what happens when you don't have self-examination.
Right.
Okay, this is what I need to do. Okay, I fucked up here. Let me correct it. Let me do this more.
Right.
We're not perfect, man. That's where it starts. But you examine that, okay, like for example, okay, I fucked up, I did this wrong. You will know in your conscience.
Right.
But when you don't have that conscience, you're through, man.
Yeah, that's right, bro. And when you build a house that's built upon a rock, that's sturdy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's a sturdy foundation, meaning wherever a storm, wherever the thing comes, that house is not going to be easily moved.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's basically talking about our faith, man.
Yep. Your
faith, is this little tribulation going to be able to shake your house? Shake you off your foundation? You know what I'm saying? Because if it is, that means you're not founded upon that rock.
And we've seen countless examples throughout the years where brothers' foundations been shook and they fell out, man. And we see countless examples through brothers that got shook, their foundation got shook, but they never moved, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's right. It says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock, and the rain descended, and the floods came, that tribulation.
That's right.
And the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
There you go. It makes you into an unmovable person, man. An immovable object. You can't be shooken, man, from all this stuff. Why? Because we take it cheerfully. Of course, we're going to get mad.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to get
We're in the
mad and
flesh.
shit, but we understand.
Right,
We understand that when you calm down, that's when like, all right, you know what?
right.
It is what it is. Fuck it.
That's when the spirit got to kick in. Because
Yeah.
when you tap into the spirit, see, when you constantly tap into the spirit, even when you do get angry, you know, when you always tap into the spirit, that's when that spirit gonna let you know, like, man, fuck it, it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because because us being in this word and we're not so attached to this world, you know, we can settle for that loss. You know, knowing that the Lord, like the brother said, the Lord does things for a reason. You know, the Lord can take certain things away from you because He know eventually that's gonna become a stumbling block for you.
Yeah.
You know, or He can take those things away and give you something better.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything, you gotta look at it, everything that happens, whether it's good or bad, is for the overall betterment for your walk in this thing. All right, it says, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand.
There you go. When you don't have any foundation, man, you basically walking on eggshells.
Right.
That's what's going on. You're gonna fall right through easily. Right?
Yep.
When you don't have that foundation. When you don't have Yahweh Shem Yahushua, your ass is gone. That's just what it is, man.
That's right.
And guess what? The Lord's gonna make it known He took the spirit from you.
Yeah.
Just by the most simplest thing that overtook you. Okay, go ahead.
Yep, this is the last verse. It says, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it.
There you go. And great was the fall of it, man. So basically, you got washed away easily, man. When you don't have the foundation of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua with this word, man. Okay? This word will lead you into good things, man. When you stay rooted and grounded, it teaches you to rehearse the righteous acts, be brotherly, get on your shit, stay diligent, you stay loyal to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because what? Fear. Fear of being swept away by that flood, man.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. Just like when you watch a fight and you see a boxer, he didn't got knocked down 3-4 times. Like you can see his legs. That's his foundation.
Yeah.
Your foundation, in boxing, that's the foundation is their legs. Once the legs go, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with this truth, man. So if your foundation ain't solid, you know what I'm saying? That's a scary place to be, especially the times that we come into now. You know, what's gonna happen when the internet is, brothers can't go on the internet and hear this word no more. You know, when all hell breaks loose out here, man. If your foundation ain't strong by then, I mean, it's gonna be devastating, man.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that was
So, hope your brothers were edified, your sisters were edified, man. You just want, it was in our spirit to, go live with this lesson real quick, because, we at that time was sifting season. But, sifting season should be considered yearly, the whole year, man. Okay, we seen a lot of shit, and it's only, February, man.
Yeah, we halfway through February.
Exactly. All right, so, hey, your brothers and sisters were edified to then. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Hamdash.
Pay double honor to the apostle and the elders, great millstone. Peace and salutation for the hopeful elect that's out there.
That's right.
Hey, shalom.
Shalom, brother. Shalom.